everybody, it's the Running Geek back with another episode of Let's Play Minecraft Pocket Edition. We have got a full episode planned here. We've got to get some other things done in the farm. But first, I want to harvest what is behind me here, and that is the wheat. The reason that I want to harvest it is because I did get our water stream done that flows over into the item elevator area. So right now, I've got it just preliminarily set up. I've got there's gonna be 4 water streams that are gonna go into essentially a hopper, and then that hopper is gonna go into a chest, and then from the chest, they'll flow into the item elevator. Now, the reason that I'm not putting the items directly from the water stream into the item elevator is because I expect some backup, and so what I want to do is create a buffer so that the item elevator doesn't get too backed up and our items start to despawn. So let me show you real quick. Let's get the wheat harvesting here, which I needed to do anyways. So we'll turn that on and the water should start flowing, and then I'll kind of show you how this works here. But yeah, I've been really busy over here. I want to talk to you after this wheat is done harvesting here over here as well. I dug all that out, and we've got some plans over there. I do want to figure out how I can get save some of this loss here from the wheat, but you know, it's okay. Let me show you. So down here we should see the wheat coming out of our wheat farm there, and it does flow all the way down here. So let's go back over here. It flows down here, lands on top of the hopper, and then eventually it goes into the chest. So that's what I currently have set up, and then of course what we need to do is we need to get the hopper chain going from here over to the middle, which is then going to go up the item elevator. And that is going to be the next task for today, and that is to get this item elevator done. Well, now that is done, we've got the item elevator going all the way to the top. But the one thing that I haven't done is tested that. So what we're going to do is let's put all 57 of my diorite blocks into the item elevator, and let's head up to the top. Alright, excellent. So at the top we've got all 57 blocks. One thing I did want to show you too, I also put in these half slabs here. so that it was easy to get up and down. But this is a lot of floors. So the item elevator is working. You know, actually, while we're at the top here, let's connect the bulk storage here. There's the opening, and there is the there are the hoppers that lead to the bulk storage silos. So let's see if we can get over here. We should be able to just make a hopper train just like that. And if I did everything right, it should come right across there. Perfect. Okay, so now items will come up the item elevator and go to this hopper chain, which again leads over to our other silos. So let's head down real quick, because the other thing we have to do... Oh, wow, that was cool. Beat that. Oh, stressful. The other thing that we need to do is we do need to connect this chest, or this line, to our item elevator. So we're just going to come in here and we'll put hoppers all along here. And then we will put one final hopper, if we can see. Let's just actually go down a block. Just like that. Okay, cool. So now, and there we go. Our hay is going out into our item elevator. So that is heading up to our bulk storage area. Again, we don't have the silos done, but it'll sit there up in the hopper chain. And what I was thinking is, so, you know, this hopper chain will just connect up to this one right there. So we can go this route. And then this chest can connect up through this hopper chain over here. And then this one can connect up over there. And maybe we can move these chests so they're a little bit more organized. But yeah, that should be good. Now, the only other thing that we need to do in this area, I do have a bunch of stone brick to lay, and I want to put stone brick walls all the way up and down the silo. So kind of where we have this rock. But I'll do that off camera. Let's talk about what we want to do next. Now that we have that done, we've got really two things, two areas we can go. We can either work on the bulk storage in the silo, or we can work on a new farm. And I think what I want to do is work on a new farm. So one of the next farms I want to make is an automated farm rather than manual. And so what I was thinking about doing is making a cactus farm. So I dug all this area out. I don't actually know if I'll need to go that high, but again, that's kind of the height of our factory floor here. And then the cactus will be laid out. I think we'll do maybe 3 or 4 different layers here, but each row will have 8 cactuses in it. So that's 16, 24, so there's 48 per layer. So if we do 2 layers, that'll be 96. If we did 4, that'd be, what, 192, somewhere in there. So that would be 3 stacks of cactus as well. So I think that's what we're going to get started on next. I do want to just show you the resources I have collected. We've got a bunch of string, cactuses, and then, of course, some sand as well. But yeah, so let's get started. So I got some of the farm actually laid out here, but what I want to do is I want to do a couple rows with you and to show you exactly what I'm actually doing here. So what we've got is we've got a sand block with a cactus on it, and then around that sand block there is a 1 block gap all the way around. The reason there's a 1 block gap all the way around is so that when it grows and breaks, it has a clear place to go to fall all the way down. And so that's all the way on the first layer. Then the second layer, what we do is we put a sand block, we put a piece of string in between the cactuses here for that sand block to rest on, and then a cactus will go on top of that as well, and then vice versa, cactus will go here, etc. So the idea is that the cactus will break off to the sides and will fall down. Now, what we want to do underneath here is we need to dig this out, and it will be essentially like a water pit. And so everything will fall down into a hole here. Water will push it out to a single block wide kind of stream, and then that stream will just pour out into this area here, which will go up to our item elevator. So I want to show you how I'm actually doing this here, just so you get an idea of how this is going to work. So what I do is from the cactus, I put a piece of string, and then I'm going to put a piece of sand. So let's continue on our way down the line here and get this row done. And then I can show you how the cactuses get put on as well. So again, we're doing string from cactus to cactus and cactus to cactus, and then we just put a block of sand. So kind of like that, sand, and one more piece of sand right on the string. All right, a couple more pieces here, and we'll put that like that, go like this, and let's get a piece of string right there, and then a piece of sand. And then what we're going to do is we will do something very similar to that. So we're going to put cactuses all the way. And I think that what we figured out was, what, 192 would be 4 rows, because I believe there's 48 cactuses per level here, so we'd be 96, so that would be 192 if we did 4 high. So if we do 4 high, let's just look at this real quick. If we did 4 high, this is going to be 3 high. That's fine. Let's just go up here like this. So that will be 3 high, and then we'll have up 2 more blocks. So that'll be kind of cool. So let's take a look at how high that actually is there. Okay, so there'll be a little bit more, and then what we've got to do is we've got to dig this out. So the idea is like, for example, these middle cactuses, when they break, they'll fall off to the side, and they'll fall down into this area, which we will dig out. And I smartly put stone slabs underneath our pieces of sand here, so we can kind of dig around. And then what we'll do is we'll just probably make it probably 3 deep or so. Make some water streams, and then have it go into a single stream and over into the item elevator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, and we've got a cactus that broke already. So that's great. The farm is working. And I think we're going to be shocked at how much cactus this actually produces. But one thing I was thinking is we want to, again, kind of match the steel girders. But what I was thinking is we'd make a kind of a square, kind of going all the way up like that. And then we'd have we'd make an X in the center here with cross beams. And I think what we'll do is we'll wait for stained glass to come out in 1.2, and then we'll put like green stained glass or something like that in the cactus farm as well. But I'm going to finish building the layers of cactus here, and then get this floor dug out so we can actually start producing some cactuses. And then we'll come back and we'll talk to you about all the work I've been doing over here as well. You can see I've got this all dug out, and I did lay brick, but we've got a lot more that is done and completed as well. So this farm is coming along pretty well. So let me get this done. As you can see, the cactus farm now is 4 layers up, and I also got the bottom of the farm completed as well. The one thing that is missing though is, of course, we don't have it actually decorated and encased. One of the reasons being is because I do need to make some green concrete, as I want to use the green concrete for the cactus farm, much like I did over here with the to kind of represent steel girders. But to use the green concrete, I do need to make a bunch of green concrete powder and then turn it into concrete. And I'm thinking that might be something that we work on for one of the upcoming episodes, is a quicker way to do that. But let me show you around the farm here. So again, we have 4 layers up for cactuses. You can see some of the cactus going up top there on the stone slabs. I'm fine with a little bit of loss. I'm not going to really worry about that because this thing is producing. Then what I did do was I dug too deep, and I put water sources that go down towards the middle here, and then water sources that are going over to the waterway over here. And so we've got a double wide water stream with ice underneath to make sure the cactuses go fast. And let's just actually stand under here, see if we can see a cactus. This thing is producing, it produces a cactus. I mean, I'm seeing probably one every maybe 20 to 30 seconds or so. So it is producing pretty well. But if I do throw a cactus down here to simulate it falling, then what will happen is it flows down through the stream and it'll flow over to our item elevator. So, so we've got a little bit of work to do here just from a decoration standpoint, but this thing is essentially done and producing. Now, you did see that there are some cactuses falling on the side. That actually won't happen because what we're going to do is we're going to fill this entire thing with glass. I'd really like to wait for the 1.2 release for the stained glass, but I think what we'll do is we'll fill it with clear glass once we get the green concrete, and then maybe we'll go back when we get the stained glass in the 1.2 update, and we'll kind of change it to there. So there you saw a cactus fall down. And let's actually throw this back in. The other thing that I wanted to show you, so obviously I got this brick done. So I got the brick all the way done, all the way to the top here. But I wanted to show you kind of what I did for a little, not really decoration, but what I did was to kind of manage this. You know, I do have a lot of, you know, a little bit of debugging to do. Now it's working great. But I did make the stone slabs so that you can go all the way up in a spiral fashion, all the way up every component. So every little dropper for the item elevator, it does go up. So I did get that done. I got the brick laid. Let's see, if we go down here, there's really not much down here in terms of decoration, but I did put some just cobblestone on the bottom, so it looks nice. And then of course we've got our item stream that's going directly into the item elevator. So let's go up this way here, and I will show you what else we've gotten done, because we do now have the bulk storage working as well. So I'll show you what I came up with. Alright guys, so if we come out here, we do have cactuses that are flowing in here, and we should see cactus light up, or the actual tower light up here. But I did get the bulk storage done, not only for the wheat, but also for the cactus as well. And really one of the things that was kind of really holding me up was, if you remember, the chest was actually on this side of the silo. And then I had lights going all the way down. Well, I simplified that down a little bit so that the chest is in the middle here. So when I go back and show you kind of the inner workings, you're going to see that oh, you can see a cactus is dropping all the way through our bulk storage there. So that's cool. That's good timing. You're going to see that the first two double chests don't actually have a light indicator, and I think that's okay. I mean, we won't start tracking our bulk storage until after the third double chest. Which is not exactly what I wanted, but I just wanted to get this done because we need a place to do bulk storage. Let me also grab a shulker box real quick just to show you guys. I did make a shulker box. Oh, I don't have my ender chest up here. Let's go through and grab it right here, and we'll just grab any of them. It's fine. It's got sand in it. I did make a quick shulker box loading system in each of the silos, just so I can quickly drop off a shulker box. I was thinking about, you know, obviously with shulker boxes being around for a while, a lot of people are doing, you know, bulk load systems with shulker boxes and that sort of thing. And I had thought about that. It's just right now, I just don't have the resource. I don't have enough shulker boxes to actually do that. So if you put the shulker box right here, that will start filling up with the various component here. So let me actually just break that, and let's see if we actually got any in there, and we'll put it back in. Yep, we sure did. All right, so that's wheat. And we'll put that back in. All right, so what we got is we've got, I think 18 double chests of a bulk storage. So we have 18 double chests that we have available. And those kind of go in this sort of pattern. So it goes from this chest down here to that one, down here, down to there, etc. And then each chest has a diorite block with a comparator next to it, which will power the stone next to the lamp. So that will give us our indicator. So once this chest is full here, then that first light will turn on. So you can see we've got to fill up 1 hopper, 2, we've got to fill up 3 hoppers and a chest before this double chest will start filling up. So that's a pretty simple system. I did put a ladder in each of these and a ceiling. And let me show you kind of where the system is kind of starting. So we've got that hopper chain that comes from the item elevator. That's going through here. That hopper chain goes into this sorting system, which is sorted on wheat. So that will allow wheat to pass through and into this chest right here, and then it flows all the way down. So it's a very, very simplistic system, but that's really the way I wanted to kind of make it. So I got that done for the wheat. The unfortunate thing is that these bulk storage silos require a lot of resources. So I'm really low on iron, and I'm starting to get low on wood as well because of all the chests I've made. So here's the cactus one. I don't even know if I have cactus flowing in. Do I have this chest full? Not yet. It's almost full. But the nice thing is with that cactus farm is that's fully automated, so I don't have to do anything. And you can see there's even more cactuses flowing in. So they're just kind of constantly flowing in all the time. So yeah, so we got wheat and we got cactus done. So really, really happy with that. Obviously, we've got a lot more silos to make and kind of get those organized. But yeah, so I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys see some really big progress here. I'm starting to see it, and really excited for kind of getting some of this stuff done. We've got a lot of work to do down in the factory though, just even in terms of getting the floors and getting other farms created as well. And I think for next episode, I think we're going to do some focusing on concrete. As that's kind of becoming a bigger need. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.